Okay. In today's lesson, we're going to deal with two objectives. First, identify the individuals and variables in a set of data, and to classify variables as quantitative or qualitative. First of all, we start out with the individuals. Individuals are the objects, and objects can be people, they can be animals or things, described by a data set. Variables are characteristics, any characteristic of an individual. It could be age, it could be height, it could be speed, if you're talking about a roller coaster. It could be how steep the hill is, the first hill in the roller coaster is. All of those things would be considered variables. Okay. Categorical variables, they place an individual into one of several groups or categories. Okay. Race is the easiest one that people generally understand. If you're going to label people by race, it's a category. You're African American or Asian American. Those are categories, groups. Okay. Quantitative variables, they take numerical values for which it makes sense to take an average. Not everything that takes a number is a quantitative variable, but certainly age, how much money you make, your income, those things are certainly quantitative variables. Whereas things like zip code or phone number are actually categorical variables because they are a label rather than something you would take an average of. So for an example, let's look at some U.S. Census data. Here's some information about 7 randomly selected U.S. residents from a recent census. Okay. And so we've got information about what state they're from, how many family members are in their family, their age, their gender, their marital status, income, and their travel time to work. Okay. So who are the individuals in this data? Well, they're the 7 U.S. residents, randomly selected from the census. What variables are measured and identify each as categorical or quantitative? Well, there are 3 categorical ones: state, gender, and marital status are categorical. Whereas number of family members, age, income, and travel time to work are quantitative. We can take an average of all of those 4. Okay. We can take an average of all of those 4. Those are our categorical and quantitative variables. Okay. And the last question says, describe the individual in the first row. Okay. A 61-year-old female from Kentucky, married with 2 family members, an income of $21,000 and travel time 20 minutes.